Welcome back, as it's time now for our weekly focus. Now, a lot of Boston College or New England Patriots fans are probably familiar with Doug Flutie, who won the Heisman Trophy for the Eagles back in 1984 and later spent multiple seasons as a quarterback in Foxborough. But you don't have to be a football fanatic to appreciate the positive impact that the Doug Flutie Jr. Foundation for Autism has had on both our local area and across the nation. The Flutie Foundation was established back in 1998 by Doug and Laura Flutie in honor of their son, Dougie Jr., who was diagnosed with autism at the age of 3. Since then, the foundation has been supporting those with autism and their families by helping them lead productive lives where they feel included, respected, and actively engaged in their communities. An example of that outreach includes the Flutie Foundation's second annual music festival, Stars of the Spectrum, which is the biggest by autism for autism concert in the nation. Featured at that festival will be Spectrum of Sound, an inclusive choir of autism self-advocates that have been gearing up for their big show right here in Framingham. The Flutie Foundation's roots remain in the Metro West area, with its headquarters located right along Route 9 here in the city. And the Frame's Mackenzie Wright paid a visit to speak with singers of Spectrum of Sound to learn more about what the Stars of the Spectrum Music Festival means to them.
Being a part of Spectrum of Sound means so much to me. It makes me so happy to sing with my friends.
Nice and strong over here. Mic check.
Mic check, 1, 2.
After going over some harmonies, more and more of those friends joined alongside Jamie Puro for rehearsal.
I love singing so much because it brings me joy, basically. I get to sing with so many different people that are very nice.
That's Samantha Sanford, and this is Spectrum of Sound, an inclusive choir of autism self-advocates, proudly supported by the Doug Flutie Jr. Foundation for Autism.
Ever since I was 3 years old, I would sing. When I was 3, I would sing about everything that was said, everything that was done, everything. And I listen to music in the car. I like to scroll through the radio, see if I can hear some Kenny Chesney or some Def Leppard.
Music is really a way for all people, including autistic people, to share their voices and share their stories through this medium of song. So it is a very inclusive way for all people to feel celebrated and excited and share their joy.
Liz Monroe, Director of Marketing with the Flutie Foundation, tells me that their organization is dedicated to helping people and families affected by autism live life to the fullest.
This was for the Flutie Foundation, helping autistic people live amazing.
Spectrum of Sound started in 2020 during the pandemic as a way to connect the Flutie Foundation community at a time when isolation was prevalent and routines were upended because of COVID-19.
And now Spectrum of Sound is an in-person choir. They sing at events all across the country. Their most notable to date was singing at the Lincoln Center for Autism Acceptance Month,
which was a moment that really resonated with singer Billy Paquette.
I like to perform in different places with my friends. It is fun. My favorite memories with Spectrum of Sound is going to Lincoln Center in New York City. I love to sing All-Star Song in New York, New York.
Spectrum of Sound has also performed at both Gillette Stadium and Fenway Park, among other venues and events. In fact, back in April, they performed the national anthem for the now 2024 NBA champions, the Boston Celtics, at the TD Garden. But today, Spectrum of Sound is gathered here at the Flutie Foundation's headquarters along Route 9 in Framingham to rehearse for their next big show.
August 3rd, the Flutie Foundation is so excited to host Stars of the Spectrum Music Festival. It's the largest concert in the nation by autistic artists for the autism community. So it will feature almost 100 singers and MCs affected by autism. They're super talented, and they're coming from across the country, and they'll be performing live on stage, and the whole event is sensory inclusive so that the whole autism community is able to enjoy. So we're offering quiet spaces, sensory items, and other accommodations for the autism community.
The Stars of the Spectrum Music Festival is a place where you can come and enjoy great music from people living with autism who are really talented.
I'm feeling really excited. Honestly, I can't wait. We're going to sing We have a new original song that we're going to sing. It's called What We're Made For, and we're going to sing that, and it's going to be wonderful.
I feel excited and proud for the event. Let's go, Flutie Foundation.
And that's Cooper Hyde of Spectrum of Sound, a guitarist, composer, and music producer there instructing the choir. The joy and excitement surrounding the Spectrum of Sound Music Festival is what the Flutie Foundation is all about, in addition to providing financial support directly to people and families affected by autism, along with autism-serving organizations and charity partners throughout the community. In addition to musical performances, Stars of the Spectrum is also featuring an exhibit entitled Shop the Spectrum, which will showcase autistic entrepreneurs, business owners, and artists who will be selling their items and products. Doors open to the event at 2 p.m. on Saturday, August 3rd at Veterans Memorial Stadium in Quincy. The featured artist set, which of course includes Spectrum of Sound, will start at 5 p.m. You can buy tickets for the event on the Doug Flutie Jr. Foundation for Autism's website at www.flutiefoundation.org. You can learn more about the organization there, as well as the Stars of the Spectrum Music Festival. The Flutie Foundation also encourages you to follow them on social media by checking out their Instagram at FlutieFDN.